When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Terrapins ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will take the field first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live, so he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done.
Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Sun Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, you start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one. Time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Sun Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State!
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Terrapins offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. Scrambling away. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibbs. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes... And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Zings it complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. On the run, fires downfield. And he really needed to hold on to... Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the ref.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to... So, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be... And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Got his man. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. And the Sun Devils in the hurry-up. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and
turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his man. It's McGooligan. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. To the air, it's Jefferson. Steps away to find some room. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Silver. Still running at the 40. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Silver. There he goes. Picks up the first down, mark it at the 14 as they try to put up points before halftime. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot and see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Makes the grab close to the logo. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Red pass, it's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
The Sun Devils will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Arizona State! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Terrapins are on the move. They just keep firing. They've got the screen set up. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better 2nd half than he did 1st.
A shot toward the end zone. he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Jefferson. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
That's caught. It's Silver. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sun Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the... They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Pulls it in. It's McGooligan. Turning it on. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to the end zone. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He managed a few yards. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. First play of the drive comes from the 38. To the air, it's Jefferson. Plucks it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling right and going deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a